Marvel's new show Ironheart is a hit, hitting #1 on Disney Plus in just a matter of days. Well, if that's the case, what's with all the hate? I'm Captain Trippz. Let's get into it. Now, most of us were introduced to Riri Williams in Wakanda Forever. For all the heavy lifting that movie had to do, one thing they didn't have time for was to establish this deep backstory for a side character. Now, while actress Dominique Thorne had some scene-stealing moments in the film, it wasn't until now that she had the spotlight thrust upon her. One thing I want to establish right now is that there's a difference between the character as depicted in the MCU and how her story came about in the comics. Now, in the comics, Tony Stark himself gave Riri his own stamp of approval and backed her decision to become a hero. But of course, in the MCU, here's a spoiler, he's gone. Now, in my opinion, the show is fire. I don't think it or the actress herself takes themselves too seriously. In fact, I enjoy the tone of the show, the humor, the stakes, the music. These characters feel fresh and new, probably because they're staking their claim to their own little part of the world that we've known since Iron Man. All of those events didn't happen in a bubble. This is what it looks like in a vibrant world where everyone has been touched in a way or another. Like another controversial character said, anyone can wear the mask. It feels like the story of a young adult who may be a genius but still makes bad choices from time to time. You know, like a young adult would. In just the first 3 episodes, I've learned so much about Riri and the whys and the hows of the character, but there's so much we still have to uncover and bear witness to. But my favorite character so far is Natalie. She adds so much to the scenes that she's in, whether it be a high or a low. I'm also really enjoying Anthony Ramos's portrayal of the Hood, a deep cut from the comics. While I hate that we're only getting 6 episodes, I'm engaged enough to see it through to the end and then try to unpack how it all fits into the sprawling narrative that we know as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. From what I've seen so far, Shanaka Hodge and the writers did their damn thing in their own way. I get that people can just simply not like the show. That's fine. There's a million flavors out there, more than enough to go around and find what you like. But some of this stuff has nothing to do with the show itself. Folks were review bombing the show before any episodes even aired. There are grown men thumbing their noses up at the concept of a hero that looks nothing like them or anything they've ever seen before. When asked why they don't like the show, they respond with something absurd. Oh, she's supposed to be so smart, but she did things I wouldn't think to do. Or, this is who they have replacing Tony Stark. Or, they don't have any method actors. My dog, Jared Leto himself couldn't save a movie like Suicide Squad, no matter how many used condoms he sent to his co-stars. Also, ugh. And that's something that those people think is totally normal behavior. So they bitch and moan on the internet and find others to help them create campaigns around something they don't even like instead of finding something that they do. And a lot of companies will make decisions based off of this very vocal subsect of the majority. Entire games, shows, hell, even entire companies have been ruined because some weirdo behind a keyboard can comprehend the idea of space wizards with laser swords, but not a woman as a protagonist. And that's just what's so weird to me, man. As someone who grew up going to comic shops, I know that even if a particular title didn't rub me the right way, there was still so much out there that I didn't have to sit and ruminate over everything I didn't like. I'd find something else. If X-Men wasn't hidden, I could usually bet on Uncanny. If I was bored with where the Fantastic Four was going, I could always look for Spider-Man. Hell, even in writing this, I counted 6 different titles that Peter Parker was a part of. And there's probably more. The other thing is, if you took all the media available right now, The overwhelming majority has exactly what they're looking for. In this age of so much content being available on demand, it seems counterintuitive, to me at least, to demand that a thing, whether it be a comic, a show, a character, not be what it is, but become what you want it to be, or it doesn't need to exist. Just go find something else. You can change the channel. You're not being forced to watch every Disney Plus show. Everything ain't for you. And that's okay. But sometimes we just have to call it what it is. Racism, misogyny, sexism. They can't handle this young black girl being a genius or getting to be a part of the legacy of Iron Man. She is so Chicago. She is so smart and she is so black. And that intimidates some people. But enough is enough, man. The whining is getting old. And the fact that they expect everyone to just let them lay waste to all of these ideas that deserve their own time in the sun needs to end. I only got 3 more words for them.
Fuck y'all niggas.
The last 3 episodes of Marvel's Ironheart drop on Disney Plus on July 1st. I'm looking forward to how the story winds up and its implications on the next phase. They're saying that this show will tie directly into Doomsday. I'm trying to see what that's hitting on. With that being said, my name is Captain Trippz. Like this video, subscribe, and connect with me across all channels. Until then, peace.